adjusted, or
Yeah, usually that concept, that route's usually having me go up the sideline, but it was pretty windy up in Illinois, and so I turned, and then the ball just kind of stalled in the air and was kind of floating back a little bit, so I just came back to it and made the play. So.
What's it like having there be, in that game specifically, you, Heinrich Harburg, Phelan Sanford, like so many small town Nebraska guys contributing in big ways in that game?
That's always cool to think about, but that's, also why we're here. We're here to contribute and help the team win, and being a part of that game and making plays to help the team win, that's, all we want to do, and it's pretty fun. So.
You've been in the program a few years now. What has it been like transitioning to the 11-man and kind of that initial adjustment? How have you built up to this point?
It's definitely different, especially the speed of the game. Physicality, you're playing a lot faster, a lot more physical guys. Terminology is a lot more different, but at the end of the day, as a receiver, it's just running routes and catching the football, and so that's all you got to, simplify it to. So.
What's it been like for you guys as in that receiver room as you get guy week after week, somebody's going down? What's that like for you guys, seeing all that kind of play out and knowing like, hey, we have to step up here?
It's tough losing, guys like Marcus and Isaiah to injuries. Those are guys that are, big leaders in our room, guys that make a lot of plays, but, for us it's just next man up, got to be ready to go. So.
What have you seen from some of those younger guys? Seems like Malachi and Jalen and those guys have been seeing more run.
They're thrown right into the fire and they're ready to play. They take it and just keep rolling and having a lot of fun. I think that's the main thing. A lot of the guys are just having fun. At the end of the day, we're just playing football and doing what we love, and I think they realize that and they're just rolling with it. So.
Coach Satterfield was just talking about kind of how the offense has evolved and adjusted with the injuries and everything. What's your perspective just on how it has adjusted to the personnel that's out there, and you guys have found a way?
When your number's called, you got to be ready to make plays, and obviously some guys have different skill sets, and our coaches do a great job at game planning and getting the right plays called. And at the end of the day, we just got to go out and execute what's called and be ready to make plays.
Has that changed a lot? Would you say from the opener? Like, are there things that you didn't work on at all in the opener that you ran against Illinois and vice versa?
I wouldn't say not as much as you would think. We're just working on the same stuff and running it and keep getting better every single week, looking to go 1-0. So.